just can't seem to get her fixed. But in true Hannah fashion, I don't have the right shoes on. And I was like, man, we are solving the world's problems. Good job. Well, today we have to say goodbye to one of our ladies. She is one of the ones that keeps having feet issues. You can actually see it there, and we just can't seem to get her fixed. So she's been in a lot of pain the last couple days, and if y'all were here for Ethel, you remember we had the vet out for her. Hold on. We had the vet out for her, and he trimmed her hoof, which is a vet bill, and it still didn't work. So we thought best for her, we would just send her on. So Dakota and I were just talking, and this cow, it says Dory. We've had so many feet issues, but that's one thing. All of our cows are kind of getting some age on them. Anyway, so Dory, she was a cow when we bought her, so we don't know her exact age, but Dakota is thinking she's anywhere from 10 to 15. So yeah, but we hate it. But we have kept over heifers the last few years when we had Mr. Wayne Trent. So, because we knew we were going to have to start culling some cows out. So we kept those heifers for this reason. So, but it's always, you kind of hate it, but you know, it is what it is. And at this point, like I was saying before, we had the vet out to cut Ethel, or trim Ethel's feet when this kind of happened with her, which Dory's foot was started off as a crack, and then got her fixed up. She's been really good until these last couple days, and it's just really started irritating her again. And like when I showed you on the video, her hoof has started growing more, and the vet says like when that happens, it'll just keep happening, and you'll have to keep trimming them, which is a very expensive vet bill because they have to be put to sleep for that process. Well, yeah, Ethel was put to sleep. I don't know if they're like fully asleep, but they're like laying down out of it. So anyways, it is a process, and it's a lot. So in this case, we thought it would be best just to get rid of Dory while we can. So that's what we're doing. Just Dakota. Well, we have a new calf. Our blue roan, Blue, not the mama, but the daughter to our original blue roan cow, had a calf today. Dakota saw it earlier. It's a little bull calf. So we come up to ban it and tag it, but of course we can't find her now. So Dakota's looking down in these laurels. Hopefully he can find her. We've looked everywhere else, so they like to be in these laurels, but they are hard to find when they're in the laurels. And I hate I don't get to video it. But in true Hannah fashion, I don't have the right shoes on. Well, Dakota has found her because I hear her fussing. But I was going to mention too, this was a heifer that had a calf. So now she's a cow. Welcome to motherhood. But anyways, so that's great. So she's our first heifer besides the young heifer that had the unexpected calf. This is our first heifer to calf up here. Calf, however you want to say it. There are several of the others starting to show, so, but this is good. Dakota said it was a decent sized bull calf, so, but thankfully she was able to have it with no intervention. With heifers, that's one thing, you just never know. A lot of times they do have to have intervention, but hopefully we'll have a good calving season with these heifers. I think he's coming back. Well, Dakota had a malfunction with the first ban to ban the bull. So he had to cut that one off, and then he told himself he probably should have brought a second one, but he didn't. And of course something like that happens, but luckily his dad had one, actually had two. So Dakota and Stetson are going to reban it. Hopefully it goes well this time. Did you get it this time?
They're up here now.
I know, but did you get it banned? Okay. What do you think about that, Stetson? It was good.
I was trying to have that in, and it was not moving. And it
Wouldn't move. And then we come walking and they come with us.
So you got them away from the fence?
Got them away from the fence. Too steep
Be
down
fine.
there. If that calf gets to rolling, it's gone. We got it, didn't we?
Alrighty, y'all. So y'all know Mondays are my in-town days, and I get all of our errands done and pick up whatever we need for the week. So this week was my week to pick up mineral, and normally, like last year before we had the tick issue, which I still need to do a video about that. But anyways, we always fed it's been a long day, fly control mineral. But this year, where we have treated with the Ultra Boss, sorry about that, but this year, since we've been treating our cows with the Ultra Boss, it's a fly and tick control. We hadn't been doing the mineral fly control. We're still getting mineral, but it wasn't the fly control mineral. But since we've had so much rain, the Ultra Boss has not worked as long and as well as it should. It should last about 30 days, but we've just had so much rain and it's just not done what it's supposed to. But anyways, I picked up this mineral today. I was talking to the guy that is the manager over the feed store I went to, and we were talking about the two different types of mineral they carry. There might be more, but they have a fly control with cinnamon and garlic, and fly control with IGR, I think is what it is. And we've done both of them, and I was just asking like which one he thought was better. And he's like, well, it kind of depends on what your goal is. But then he explained to me the difference in the two. So I thought I would share with you because I thought it was super neat, super cool. So the cinnamon and garlic is more of it's a quicker treatment, but they ingest the cinnamon and the garlic, and then they emit an odor that the flies don't like. So then they are less likely to land on the animal. And then the IGR, so I think it is, it actually, the cows eat it, but their bodies actually don't break it down. It stays in like together per se. the whatever the thing is throughout their body, and then they excrete it out, and then it's in their poop, and it doesn't allow the flies to grow on the poop where the flies lay the eggs. So I thought that was so cool. And to know the difference, and they are like completely different. They're doing completely different things. So I just got the cinnamon and garlic today because we're mainly treating face flies and I kind of want it to happen now. But I said, well, maybe next year it would be that we just like do half and half cinnamon and garlic and half IGR. So you're kind of doing it from both ends. So you're treating it right then and there, making them not want to land on the cow. And then also you're treating the waste, so that helps inhibit the actual fly growth or reproduction. So I'm like, and he was like, oh, maybe that's the ticket. Maybe that's the ticket. Which I think next year we're also gonna put in a back rubber, like where they have to run through and it like puts fly control on too. We used to have that, but just did different things. So we just didn't do the back thing this year. But yeah, maybe we'll get this fly thing figured out. So anyways, I hope you thought that was interesting. I thought it was very interesting. Me and the gentleman had a very long conversation, but it was very educational, and I was like, man, we are solving the world's problems. We are putting out the mineral that I picked up earlier in the week that I talked about, the cinnamon and garlic. And we're gonna check all the cows, make sure they're good, nobody's had a calf. Whole 9 yards. Mix it in.
Here, all this.
Good job. You can hear the cows, they're hollering. They thought we were bringing grain, but we were bringing mineral. But I was just gonna show you, I don't think I've ever shown you this part of the property. That leads up to the open field that I've showed a lot, but it's kind of neat. Look at all the little roads the cows have, made over time. This is actually a different property. And it, like, you can kind of see our fence. It's our property line here. But yeah, this is the back 40, as they would call it. But, and look how it, I don't know if it's, oh, actually, it's a little bit clear today, but it's actually been really hazy. Don't know if it's been hazy where y'all are at, but it's cleared off some today. Yesterday it was really bad, but you can still kind of see some of the haze against the trees there. But that's like the first cloud I've seen in a while. You getting her mixed up?
Had a chunk in it, didn't it?
Yeah, I had a chunk in it. Let me kill it.
Okay, let's go.
Come on, babe. Dirty windshield, always. Calf coming to visit. Hey, pretty girl. Hey, pretty girl. That little lady down there.
What she did?
Oh, that's good. Missed it.
Cattleman from way back.
Does it smell like cinnamon or garlic? No? Really? We're also mixing it. We had a little bit of this left over. It's just regular trace mineral. Just mixing it up a little bit.
You're out of mixing around.
Oh, are you drawing letters in it? Come on. So far, it looks like, well, we've only checked 2 places, 2 calving places. We have one more. But right now, we have 2 that could potentially calve any day within the next couple days. But there is a storm that's supposed to come tonight with potential, like, hail, you know, the whole 9 yards. So, pretty good storm. So, me and Dakota are like, well, we're really going to have to check tomorrow because if we get a storm tonight, it is likely that we will have calves tomorrow. For some odd reason, that's how it always happens. If you're calving in the winter, early spring, if there's a snowstorm, probably going to have a calf. And now, like in summer, if you have a storm, you're probably going to have a calf. I don't know what it is, but that's usually how it happens. Hey, Mama! Can we see your baby? Can we see your baby? Oh my goodness! Look at that baby. Good job, Mama. Good job. She is a very protective mama, which is great. Wow, she has a great milk sac for a heifer. Holy moly. Wow, good job, Mama.
That's not gonna go look at it. She's a little.
But she's a very good mom. She won't let us look at it, but that's okay because we know she's gonna protect it. But dang, that milk sac, she is doing good.